Seems like it's about to start raining. Hoo, 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 hoo. Y'all can hear it a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna come down here. Super cool. Ooh. What up, RJ? Good morning, brother. Did you hear that cow? It was me. Oh, son of a bitch. I got everything except for a lighter, RJ. What the hell? All right. Spinner. Morning. It's time for the annual Wake of the Bake. I think I rolled this so much backwards. And upside down. How to be a cool man. Well, first off, you should go get yourself a cigarette. And then you start smoking a cigarette. Right? Take that cigarette after a few good tokes, then turn around and flick it into a freaking pile of hay behind you. A pile of hay that's been soaked with gasoline. And when you flick it, you just turn around and you walk away. Don't even look back, not one time. And all the fire is just erupting behind you and you're just walking away. Cool guys don't run from explosions, bro. They just fucking walk. The same thing applies to fires. This poor cow is stuck in the mud. It's been there for 3 days. Oh, he's stuck. Get me out of this place. He might be able to get out of there eventually. Son of a bitch. Kang Tusno. Yes. At least that's how they do it on the movies. What's this channel all about? Well, you seem like a fucking retarded person. Let's take a look. All right, we got a channel, and you can go back and look at all the content and see what's going on over the past fucking 10 years. But you don't want to look. You want to ask me what the channel is about. All right, you ever watch Seinfeld, you son of a bitch? It's just like that, motherfucker. It's a show about absolutely nothing, chilling with friends, having fun, just interacting. I'm sure it's too complicated for you, buddy. Look, it's really easy. Take your finger and stick it on the screen and flick that motherfucker like it's a beam. That way we don't have to look at your fucking stupid ass. What up, Teapot? Good morning. This channel is about a little bit of everything. Every single thing, man, under the sun, and nothing at all at the same exact time. Hey guys, what's this channel about? He must be fucking blind. What's he doing on the tubes then? I don't fucking know. Oh boy. Oh boy. God, I don't like stupid questions, man. I just really blow my mind. He probably read the Cliff Notes. Happy Monday always. Exactly. I'm not doing anything. But you had to fucking ask like a fucking idiot. You're a fucking moron. You're a fucking moron. I ain't never one time scrolled on a fucking goddamn YouTube fucking video and stopped on one to ask that son of a bitch, what's this channel about here? What's this channel about here? I have something called Amazing Powers of Perception. By sitting and watching, right? I can quickly, within the first minute or two, take my finger and flick that motherfucker and scroll like something fucking stung me. Or I hang around if I see something fucking cool. And really, I don't even fucking frankly care if I know what the channel's about. Sometimes I ask myself, what the hell does it even mean? What's going on? And nobody really fucking knows. Nobody really fucking cares except for you. Except for you. So let me tell you what to do. You go somewhere, you pick up a little journal, notepad, and you start writing shit down. And one day, when you write enough shit down, you fucking make a book about it and tell me what that book is about. Look, Chris Hansen, you just better keep scrolling. Some people have a message. Maybe there's a message here. Maybe there's not a message. Maybe there's a message. There's people that's been here for fucking 10 years chilling with me, hanging out with me. Maybe in 10 years they managed to pick up a message. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. That's on them. That's all on them. What do you perceive? What are you picking up? We know what you're putting out. We know what you're dropping out. But what are you picking up really, though? Man, speaking of Hanson, bop, doop dop chop jim doo bop, doobie dop dim doo bop. Fondue, yeah, yeah. I'm picking up dog shit. That's what the hell I heard you. I'm fucking dropping cat shit right into the litter, and this motherfucker's scooping up dog shit. Well, he's perceptive. Tell me a little bit more. Some have an ulterior motive like evangelism or God worship. Well, if that's what you're looking for, Chris Jensen, I suggest fucking scroll the channel and find something that appeases you. If you find something simple, a simple channel like me, this channel right here, very small, you see 9 people in, not a big channel. There's tons of big channels that you look at and you wonder what the fuck is going on. And they're basically just scams. Send me some money for Roblox or some stupid fucking faggot shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. But here, this simple channel is too profound and complicated for you, and you don't find that funny. Let me assure you, anybody in here watching this finds it fucking hilarious. Finds it fucking hilarious that you're so fucking stupid. It's crazy. It's crazy. Man, you know how many fucking times there's been a bunch of people chilling and I've seen them and I go walk over there. Hey guys, what the fuck is up, man? What's up? Yeah, we're fishing. We're fucking setting some fireworks up. We're burning a joint. We're doing this. We're doing that. Oh shit, you want to see something cool? Take a look. And then I show them a fishing pole, or I show them a fucking plant, or a fucking doobie, or a pipe, or something like that. And we go in there, we sit in a circle, we powwow, and we don't have to play 21 fucking questions about what the fucking thing is that's right in front of our face that we actually sing. There's so much more to talk about. There's so much more to talk about. Oh shit, he supports Kamala. Oh god. All right, let's take a look. We're going to have to time that son of a bitch out. You can't come on here and support that fucking son of a bitch. Garbage-minded fucking people. Don't even come in here and say that motherfucker's name, really. A fucking murderer. A piece of shit. A piece of shit. Just another piece of shit. You want to give some fucking goddamn attention to? What a son of a bitch. Oh, it's the time that we see pure gold. Hold on a second, man. I'm trying to get my fucking smoke on it. Y'all got me doing all kind of work and shit, this son of a bitch, man. I was just supposed to come in here and chill, man. I was just melting some gold, having some fun. Thought I'd take me a little break, but no. You aren't reading me. I am reading you. Listen here, Chris Jensen, you son of a bitch. We're going to help you out again. Listen, there's something I learned when I was a little lad. My dad was chilling and he was talking to one of his friends. His friend was a cool guy. This guy always made us toys. I think his name was Morgan. This guy always made us little toys, different things, noisemakers, fun little stuff. Just all kind of fun little doodads. Well, one day, and we liked Morgan. When Morgan come up, we wanted to play with. But Morgan was my dad's friend, and my dad and Morgan were talking one day. And up comes some fucking retarded piece of shit, a lot like you. And he's all, hey, what's going on? What's going on, guys? What's going on? And Morgan turned around and told my friend, he said, listen here, you little piece of shit. He said, adults are talking. And when adults are talking, kids, shut the fuck up. And this is a motto that I've taken with me now for the past, I don't know, 40 years or so. I was probably about 3 years old when that happened. So here we got a situation where here's a little kid walking in. His name is Chris Jensen, and he's a little fucking homosexual child, which is fucking one of the worst kinds of kids you can actually be. Especially if you don't want to get picked on and shit. Anyway, here this motherfucker, he sees a bunch of adults talking and he just starts running his fucking cocksucker. A true enough sign. A true enough sign of a homosexual. Some bitch, he's scaring the cows. Watch this. I'm going to start making the cows punish that son of a bitch. Moo him to death. Take this. There he has a good shot. Pure gold, baby. God damn fucking. Hey, what's happening here? What's going on here? Thank you, man. You gave me a little fucking content this morning, piece of shit. Anybody else got any questions?
Let's see what we get. This looks like the spot. Come on, baby. Show me the yellow. There it is. Pure gold.
Show me the yellow. Nobody gives a fuck. They just come here and laugh and have fun with me, man. You're a little fucking slow. You're still a little slow on the uptake. Let me fucking help you out. There. Now you got 24 hours to think about it. You know, I ain't fucking timed somebody out for 24 hours or banned somebody in a fucking long time. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It made me feel real good this morning. You fucking dumbass. I like it. God damn, man. Fucking goddamn 21 question asking son of a bitch. Hey, don't forget, if you have any questions, guys, just fucking ask. Son of a fuck. Back to being a peaceful morning, enjoying the cows and such. I like it. Pure gold. Pure gold. What the fuck is wrong with people? Jesus fucking Christ. Must be a fucking loop. The kind of person that gets mad at somebody else for going to school and getting education and using that education, getting a job, having a fucking good career, getting paid a bunch of money, maybe starting a business, doing some wise investments. Hate that motherfucker. Hate that motherfucker. Meanwhile, don't do a goddamn thing but ask for fucking food stamps and fucking handouts. Very fucking interesting. Very interesting. Who do you think makes the world a better place, out of curiosity? Who contributes more? Some people ask. Some people do. I'm one of those motherfuckers that do. And sometimes I do right on your face, you son of a bitch. And good morning. It's an adventure every single time. It's like a Rice Krispie treat that instead of popping, sometimes it just goes floof. Now, would that be cool if we had a Rice Krispie floof? Fuck, the whole box of fucking cereal did that. Not no snap, crackle, pop, just a bunch of... I'd eat that cereal every fucking morning. You like that? I did too, you son of a bitch. They all like that, man. They all like it a lot. God dang it, man. It's crazy how little gold is actually on gold-plated stuff. Take me to your leader. He's over there chilling on the porch, you son of a bitch. The claw. What is it? It's the Sharon. The Sharon. Exactly. That's what I was telling people, OG Brick. I would, golly. I like that you said that. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I totally agree. I think it was the process of extracting gold where they learned that little trick. That they learned how to basically make a battery. Accidental like. I would imagine. Maybe. What do you think is your favorite go-to for comfort food needs? Eggs, grits, and bacon, baby. Eggs, grits, and bacon. Jeffrey Drum has a great theory about the pyramids. They were used for making the chemicals to make operation. I remember you saying that the other day. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if that's the case. What was that movie? And it's like, if you build it, they will come. You had a couple of people over in Egypt, and they were bored. They had a little lemonade stand, but they would only maybe get 5, 6 people a day, if that. And you're like, well, what in the hell can we do to sell more lemonade? This one guy says, I got a fucking idea, bro. What if we built a big ass pyramid? What are we gonna do with this pyramid? Not a fucking thing, man. We're just gonna build it. And then these people are gonna come. And they're gonna look at the pyramid and we're gonna sell those motherfuckers some lemonade. So what happened was they built the pyramid. Sure enough, people came and said, what the hell is this big damn thing? Oh, that right there, it ain't nothing. Here, have some lemonade. It's only $2 a glass. Field of Dreams. Not to be confused with the porno Field of Dreams. Which was actually a better watch. The Anunnaki stories are true. There's no doubt about it. The stories about the Anunnaki are true. Although they were only true because they were misinterpreted. Once you reinterpret them correctly, then all of a sudden it all is a big old fucking lie. $10 if you're. That's it. Now the price is $5 just to see the pyramids. Holy shit. Oh, you don't know about the porn? Oh, trust me. Field of Dreams is amazing. If you're into gay porn. It's about this one time when this outfielder became a catcher. That son of a bitch. He got drunk. He was a catcher in the ride. That bastard. Mother trucker. Yes. That's what everybody says until they watch it the first time. And then they watch it like this. Yeah, exactly. That's it right there. I can't look, but I got to. Yes. Monday, Monday, Monday. Oh, Lord. Man, guess what I ate last night, guys? Y'all will never believe it. I ate a T-bone. And the T-bone was like this. It was like the biggest T-bone I think I've ever eaten. It was ginormous. Holy moly. It was pretty damn good. It sounds good for breakfast. A steak, man, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I just, yeah, Father's Day only comes once a year. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you know, it was really, really good for dinner. But for breakfast, I don't know. I'd try it, especially if I had some eggs. Steak and eggs. Look at those happy cows over there, man. That's what I'm talking about right there. Steak and eggs. Ah. No. You skipped yesterday. You didn't eat any food, no lunch, no dinner, no breakfast. Just straight up skipping the whole day. I like to skip in Walmart. Does anybody go to Walmart just to skip? I think it might be fixing to happen. That little wind shift. Boy, it sounds like rain. Skip through the day. Doo da doo da. Oh man. What do you call the name of a gun that you don't know the caliber? If you don't know the caliber for a gun, what do you call it? I know what I call it. I call it an AK-67. Ooh, fancy. God, this morning would be a bipping on the highway. This morning would be a great morning for a walk where I can just go bipping down the highway. But I feel like it'll rain on me if I do. No bipping. There'll be no bipping today. There'll be no bipping on the highway. It would be called an undetermined caliber. No, it'd just be called 6.7. It could be this or it could be that. So. Somewhere between, you know, an undetermined caliber. No, 6.7 sounds way better. An AK-67. Ooh. You know, one of the coolest things about when it rains, all the freaking cows get clean, and they all look very shiny. So if it rains today, we'll be looking at some super clean cows. Which it won't last long, because as soon as they're clean, then it's just gonna get all muddy again when they get into the damn pond. Oh, I love watching the cows. Greg just wrangled one of them cows up. He got out in the field with the cow, and then he fucking put his arm out and chased the cow. I like it. Moo. Very, very entertaining. I think I want to take and do some stuff with them though. Like if I took them cows and stapled a top hat to their head, and then stapled a couple of white strips of felt in front of their coat, I could probably make them all look like they're wearing tuxedos. The cows will go to the ball. And I could probably put a monocle on one of them. A monocle. Son of a bitch. You ever seen a cow wearing a monocle and a top hat? Almost like Mr. Peanut, except it's a cow. The cows were laying down by the fence yesterday, and there was about 6 birds, and they kept on landing on the cows and pecking on their noses and landing in their heads, and the cows kept on moving their heads and sticking their tongue up and trying to hit the bird with their tongue. It was pretty funny. Totally. Especially if they were Daisy Dukes. You ever seen a cow wearing Daisy Dukes? Son of a bitch. You're showing too much meat, cows. You think a cow's vagina looks like roast beef? Son of a bitch. The whole damn thing looks like roast beef to me, if you know what I mean. Let's get it, son. You son of a bitch. Oh, man. You know what a lesbian cow eats? Roast beef sandwich. You son of a bitch. I'll never eat roast beef again. Oh man, roast beef with gravy. Now you're talking my language. Now you're talking my language. What are we talking about exactly here? Roast beef with all the drippings. Yeah. Mm. Oh my goodness. It's about to storm here too. Do you feel it? Do you hear the wind kicking up? Listen to this. I'm like so looking forward to having a good little thunderbuster come down here and just like I don't know, man. I just don't know. Ah, it's tickling. It's tickling my teaser. It's teasing my ticklers. Ooh, look at those cows over there just having cow fun. You had tornado warnings and severe storms here yesterday. Really? Really? Ah! Moo! Oh, was that thunder? Maybe that was thunder. When I was a kid, I used to think when it thundered that that was God farting, and when it rained, it was God peeing. Do you think everybody thinks that, or just crazy old Milton? Have a great day, Angela. Drive safely. Be very careful getting to work. I hope you make it on time. I'm sure you will. And if not, just tell the boss, say, hey, listen, you know what I'm saying? You don't wake up like this. I got to take and put a little makeup on, you know what I mean? And I had a wild lash. And this morning I was chasing this wild lash, trying to make it perfect. And don't you know, son of a bitch, a little late. But it's okay. I'm here. He's going to understand. He's going to understand. He's peeing or bowling. I'm gonna be a grandpa again. Then your youngest got himself hitched. Ah, or herself hitched. Wow. Well, it's just a matter of time before they're dropping the litter too. Man, what in the hell? Stop. I'm already dead. Stop. Stop. I'm already dead. Stop. I got a text yesterday from freaking last night. Looney Productions texted me to tell me Happy Father's Day. If you were my dad, I would be ashamed. Well, thank God about this. I ain't your dad. I ain't your freaking dad at all. And I'm glad about that. Because then, you know, I wouldn't have to be responsible for raising a piece of shit. Oh, the fucking cheater himself. I'm glad you're still thinking about me, though. Good, you still. I'm glad to be on your mind still. Live in your head rent free, do I? I guess I'll never really be homeless. Huh? Good deal. I am already dead. Uh-huh. Let me show you something, Whiskey Throttle. I want you to see something. Oh, whoa. Look at that. Man, that's beautiful, ain't it? Man, I refined this. Yes, indeed. All the trash gold I had, I took and turned into solid gold, baby. Solid gold. That's pure gold. I got a little video of when I was collecting that gold. Check this out.
Let's see what we get. This looks like the spot. Come on, baby. Show me the yellow. There it is. Pure gold.
Pure gold. We got it. Nailed it. That's gold butter, baby. This is not a joint. This is just a little old cigarette, Captain. Sir Walter Raleigh. Very good pipe tobacco. It goes good in a little smoke too. Don't be reporting people like a clown, Whiskey Throttle. Let me help you out. Instead of taking and terrorizing people's channel, being a cyber terrorist, look, we're going to help you out. We're just going to take you and we're going to hide you on this channel. And then now you can have a great day too. That's butter, baby. Yo, whoa. Stop. You already did. I am already dead. That's all right. I got it. He's just doing what he does, man. The epitome of evil. Home wrecking, evil person. It's just, hey, if they can live with it, so can I. But what about the eternity? What about your eternity? You know what I mean? You don't think you'll have to suffer damnation? You don't have to admit you're wrong at some point? You don't have to do that, right? Lucky you. Yo, whoa. jelly, are we? That you ain't got a big old chunk of gold. Yeah. I want to shape it into a little triangle, and then I want to put an eyeball inside of it, like a real goldsmithy. Yo, whoa. Then you all seeing. I'm a man of many talents. I'd like to think so. I'd like to think so. Yo, whoa. I'm already dead. Yeah, I know people that they got divorced and they owe like $300,000, almost $1 million, man, $250,000 in child support. And some people I know, hey, I'm gonna wind up with like 20 grand. Oh, I just tell myself that every now and then, and I just fucking smile. There's gold in there hills. Yeah, woo! Oh man, I'd be pissed too, I guess. I am already dead. Uh-huh. Yo, whoa. You know what I mean? Boy, it looks like it's getting darker. It's fixing to come down. It needs an overhaul. It's completely fucked up. It's state sanctioned extortion, is what it is. It's state sanctioned extortion, and it's disgusting. It's absolutely fucking disgusting. You know. There'll be some reform eventually. They won't be able to probably do nothing for me, but that don't matter. It don't matter. There's so many people though that have been wronged by that system. What a joke. Hell no. Listen, you can't advertise for things like that. So I don't say nothing. I generally don't say nothing about it. I just mums the fucking word. You know, people like to report and flag and play that game. I'm not in here advertising nothing. I'm talking to some like-minded grown up adults. I'm talking to some like-minded grown up adults. I say so much bullshit on this channel. Half the shit I say is completely fabricated. Some of it, 25% of it is uh, embellished like a son of a bitch, and then 25% of it is actual factual. I'll let you determine which is fucking which. You know what I mean? But that's about the fucking gist of it. But I'm not trying to sit here and just narc myself out. You know what I mean? No, we can just chillax with it. It don't matter to me what the fuck I'm smoking. It shouldn't matter to y'all. But I'd like to see you hit a cigarette like that. If you get superpowers like me. It's just not right. It's wrong. It's absolutely disgusting. But I'm a rare story. I got the upper hand on this one, and I walked away without a terrible, sad story about what's fair. About what's fair. In the course of 10 years or 17 years or 18 years or whatever, $22,000 to pay for your kids? Fucking shit. What can you say? Pretty good. That's affordable. That's reasonable. All I ever wanted was the same thing. People in hell don't get ice water. Exactly. Exactly. They tried that bullshit with me. So I just had to fucking quit my fucking job, not have any fucking goddamn money, not have any. When I went to court, they wanted me to pay all kind of fucking because they wanted over $1,000 a month. They wanted me to pay all kind of my arrears, all the back child support. Put me in jail for it. They wanted $10,000. I ain't got 10,000. They wanted five. I ain't got 5,000. Go to jail. Lock me the fuck up. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they fucking do. They'd have me sleeping in my fucking truck, not able to pay fucking for housing. What fucking a bunch of idiots, man. Bunch of clowns. Should have stuck with something realistic and reasonable. Something doable, you know? Instead, they got basically exactly what I said about $200 a fucking month. Yeah! That's doable. Yeah, I ain't complaining about that. Oh, already did. Uh-huh. Oh. Exactly. It's the kids getting the raw deal. Exactly. Exactly. Poor children. Hopefully they've not been lied to, but they're with the liars. They're with the manipulators. They're with the cheaters. So I can only feel bad for them. But whatever. They probably got me painted as the bad guy. I don't care. I can live with it. I just fucking whatever, you know. Never got a chance to talk to him, tell him bye, nothing. You know, courts wouldn't let him come in there and tell the side of the story. No, I want to do that. Folks, glad this shit's over. Good luck. You know, I was the one that gave him my address. I was the one that did every fucking thing. And they try to fucking contempt of court. I just wanted a divorce. You pieces of shit. I'll tell you what contempt of court is. Fuck you, Judge Schlover, you evil piece of fucking shit. You sinful devil fucking of a whore. How's that for fucking goddamn some shit? That bitch needs to be investigated. That's a fucking crooked, corrupt motherfucking piece of shit. A terrible judge. Garbage fucking bitch. She sit there and fucking take the word of a bunch of fucking corrupt, cocksucking liars sitting in the fucking closed room back there just talking all kind of shit. Bunch of corrupt motherfuckers. I hope they all burn in fucking hell. But in some way, shape, or form, I'm sure they already are. It's your own creation. Good luck. Like a boss. Mm-hmm. Pure gold. Oh, fuck them all, I say. They don't mean a thing. This is what style I bring. It's pure gold. Good luck, mother lover. I don't need your rocking chair. I just braid my pubic hair. Did it once, I did it twice. Third time wasn't quite as nice. Your lip didn't run out. Braid it. You ever had dreadlocks on your ass hairs? Sometimes they naturally form if you don't take showers often enough. I think it's basically like 100 dingleberries just stacked. They're setting up the Gatling gun adjacent to the cow water slide, Albert. Oh, no, don't hurt the cows. They're going to take them all out, man. They're going to take them all out. The Gatling gun. That's what you call a Philly cheesesteak. Dingleberries. Yes, if they come in like ones or twos, but when they come in hundreds or more, it's kind of like a shitlock, a dreadlock made of poo-poo particles. Right? Blah, 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 blah. No! Look at those cows, man. Look at those cows over there, over there. Look at those cows over there. Oh, snap. Well, that's technically what it is. Right? Can I get an amen? So I dropped out some silver chloride, so I got some more silver. Did I tell you I lost my chunk of silver I made? I was hammering it into a fucking ring, and it lost somewhere into the grass. I never could find it. But anyway, I don't think I got as much silver chloride as I had before. But I'm gonna try to maybe convert the silver chloride into silver, and then smelt it down. Hmm. That'll keep you busy for a bit. It might. I don't know. Maybe I'll just put it into a Ziploc bag and hike it with me to frickin' Colorado and play with it over there. I don't know. I've been watching a lot of jewelry making videos lately on YouTube. Been watching them make awesome braided silver rings and stuff, copper rings. Pretty freaking fancy. You like the ring makers? Yeah, I love that stuff, man. To me, I find it truly fascinating. Them silversmiths and coppersmiths, the jewelers in general. They're amazing. I don't necessarily. I'm not that interested in ones with stones. Ones that they set stones. I watch some of them, but I like just rings. You know what I mean, without stones on them. But rings with designs, kind of braided looking. Really? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The ring with the you can see like the "In God We Trust" or whatever, where they rolled around. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like those. I've seen that ring too. What up, TK? Good morning, brother. How you doing, man? I hope you're having a great freaking day. Amazing, even. Hope that your day was fantastic. And just like that, it didn't rain, and it might not. I think the forecast called for rain last night. I don't think it rained a smidgen. And the pond is drying right on up. This drought's gonna push me out of here, I tell you. We're going to go down to Colorado so we can find some good water. Push all these cattle there with me. It's gonna be a long cattle drive, I reckon. We'll take them right down the freeway. Like a boss. Well, let me send you our rainy mess. I'd take it. I'd take it. If you could bottle up all the rain that you're getting and just come and pour it right here in this pond, I would be very, very happy. And the cows would be very happy. I know I'm gonna miss these big son of a bitches, man. The cows would. I bet you they would. I bet you they would. And I'll tell you the fastest way to the cow's heart I found is the leaves from a tulip tree. Oh, they love them things. My goodness, I'll break a branch for you. And all you gotta do is wave it. And them son of a bitches usually they just come running like a boss. But I don't know. I've seen several people, the cows see the people and they take off running. They don't want nothing to do with that shit. Look at this cow right here. Still stuck in the mud. Get on out of there, buddy. Oh, you can do it. Yeah, a little bit. One step at a time. He's almost there. He's almost got. He's getting out. Took him 37 hours. Finally, he's free. That son of a bitch. Taking over the leadership. Move over, Melty. Watch out, cows. There's a new cowboy coming through. I mean, a cowgirl, you son of a bitches. Look at Ghostface, so happy to hear that. You don't love me, you son of a bitch? I'll eat you. Cyclops cow looking son of a bitch. It has dried up, man. It's dried up. And then the cows keep on drinking it so much that it's only drying up more. Crazy. Yeehaw! I like deep and I like doot doot. Deep, deep, doot doot. No, let me go get my rolling stuffies. Oh, my nutsack. Oh! Bipping on the highway. If you're doing the speed limit, get the hell out of my way. Moo. Did everybody have a happy celebration for Mike's Atomic Skier's birthday? To me, I think that was a perfect birthday party. Although those 2 beers basically ruined my day. Golly. It didn't ruin my day. It just didn't make my day productive. But I had a good time with Mike and his birthday. You missed Mike's birthday yesterday? Yesterday morning? Oh my goodness, you might want to go watch that stream. That was a pretty fun stream. If you missed yesterday morning stream, you should definitely go back and see it. Bipping on a highway. I know, man. Well, Mike's a really awesome dude. And sometimes I feel like Mike needs just a little show of love and camaraderie. He's down there in Brazil, man, just filling his tents up with some herb and just growing crazy dank down there. And he just has to be able to share it with someone. And I would like to be the person he shares it with. Bippin', son. But you know the reality of it? May God strike me down dead right now if I'm lying. You know, last night, and many nights, most nights before I go to bed, I pray. Do you think I pray for myself? I find that kind of hard to do. Really, I pray. I pray a lot of times for my ex-wife. I pray for her family. I pray for my children. I pray for a lot of you guys and girls. Sometimes I ask myself, why? But I think those people that would present themselves as our enemies should be the ones that we should be praying for, right? Hurt people. Hurt people. Yes, this is a sad reality. It's too true. This is why we should strive our very hardest to not say hurtful words to one another, to be nice and treat each other with kindness. TK. No, TK's a really good person. He tries to be kind. He's just got a weird German sense of humor. I still would like it if it rained. If it were to rain, I probably could have walked down there and back by now, man. Son of a bitch. Spelling. Words are like spells. There's power in the word. Yes, there is, man. There is too much power in the word. Cruising, getting on down the line. Murr. There was a big bulldozer, a front end loader come down the fucking the road just now, and the cows saw it. The cows think it's the fucking farmer bringing in the hay. But it was just a fucking, like a city worker or whatever. They're like, what the fuck, man? You can make yourself or break yourself with just by the power of your thoughts and your words. Yes, this is very true. You can manifest good things into your life, or you can manifest bad things in your life. Where do you place your power of manifestation? Grandma and Grandpa. All the grandkids call me Pat Pat. Them little sons of bitches. What up, Pat Pat? They should try my famous stuffed cream cheese spread. Oh my goodness. I call it my pap schmear. Good morning, D. I hope you're having the greatest freaking day ever. Moo! The cows are so happy to hear you and see you. Oh my goodness. Try some of Pap smear. Ew. Oh my goodness. Every day can be the greatest day ever if you really try. Best week ever, I'm sure. I am sure of it. It almost sounded like I heard a raindrop. Hooray! It's crazy, man. When I trim this little gray spot from my mustache, it makes me look a lot younger, don't it? I just take and trim off a couple grays. Why did God put them hairs on my face like that? What was he thinking? Ooh. Oh man. Maybe not in the body, but in the mind. Oh, I feel so ancient. So ancient. There's a lot of wisdom in these there hills. Old man Melty. Listen, you want to see old man Melty? This guy right
Let's see
here.
what we get. This looks like the spot. Come on, baby. Show me the yellow. There it is. Pure gold.
Pure gold. That old son of a bitch right there. What's he really know? Pure gold. Yeah, that's one of those clips that need to go onto the damn computer. Pure gold. Pure gold. Where the hell did all the cows go to? They didn't even make a sound. They just disappeared. Those son of a bitches. Oh. No. Years from now, I'll be out here gumming my pipe with you. Man, I don't know, man. I'd like to think of me out here puffing on a freaking old Gandalf, a church warden, laughing and joking, looking at some cows. That might be a good old age. I don't know. Run. Cows come back. I have no clue. I think they all went down to the other corner down there for some reason. I love my little Sherlock. Little Sherlock. That's a big church warden. That's not a Sherlock. It's actually a church warden. But I don't even know where the hell it's at. I don't know where the old Gandalf is. The old freaking church wood. Where could it be? Where could it be? It was underneath all my lottery tickets that did not win. Son of a bitch. Squeak! Etc. They'd be the same. There it is. Look at that son of a bitch. Yeah, man. Oh, the cow likes the pipe too. You like that little pipe, you son of a bitch? Rob Parsons? No, I didn't. But I like to watch Jeff Williams and I like to watch Dan Hurd a whole hell of a lot. It's starting to rain. Do you hear it? Just now starting. Right when I grabbed the pipe. Oh, this is going to be a fun pipe. I like Jeff Williams. Man, he's pretty fucking fun. I've been watching Jeff Williams since I was in Utah working. That's a funny song. Come on, let's go. Smash it hard. I like it. I need to subscribe to his wife's channel, man. She's probably got some good shit too. Caw. Yeah, man. It's a beautiful morning. Listen to the rain just pitter pattering. I like it. Oh, a second. So I got a bunch of gold in here. And not a bunch of gold, but I probably got like 0.1 or 0.2 gold stuck in the crucible. See the little spot? And I know I got some gold in the slag, in the flux. I'm thinking if I crush this slag and then pan it out, I could probably do pretty damn good. It's hot, no AC. Oh no, TK. Oh no. Crush it up and pan it? That's what I was thinking. Pretty freaking. Pretty good way of getting it out, I would think. Smash it hard! No air conditioning a couple weeks ago. Oh my god. You know it's miserable when your AC breaks down. Holy cow. TK, what you should do is get a fan, right? Get a fan and have the fan blowing on a big tub of water. If you get a long flat container of water, it's better because the wind goes over the water and it evaporates that water, right? And then blows a cool breeze right on you, right? You up the humidity just a little bit, but you will take and get a little cool breeze. You know what I'm saying? You should probably do it. You've got one. Well, then you should just relax. Sit in front of the fan and just enjoy the cool breeze. Oh my goodness. TK, I bet you could probably call around and get a service guy to come and fix your AC, and you can trade him a Cuban cigar. If I was an AC man, I would go over there and fix your AC for a Cuban cigar. I'd be like, yeah, I'll fix your AC for a Cuban cigar. You just got to take and get buy whatever part I need. Probably just the dual run capacitor. Do you think it's a dual run capacitor? Probably so. Oh, you don't have an AC. It's not just that it's broken. It's too expensive. Is it too expensive to run because of electricity, or just buying an AC is too expensive? Too expensive to run. Yes. My power bill when I had my AC running was $1,600 a month. 1,600. But I had two AC units, one for my house and one for my garden. What up, Bear? Cheers. But I was also running 18 lights, 6 in the veg and 12 in the flower. That's 18,000 watts. Just with the garden. It is expensive. I don't know. Maybe you can just turn the AC on at nighttime when it's already cool. And if you were running the AC like right now, it'd probably be better in the evening and at night. And you turn it off in the daytime, it would still be too expensive. How's the plants doing this morning, Bear? I love it. What's your favorite thing in the garden this year? You think one more month and it'll start showing signs of flowering? Or they already started flowering? Like a cow. You ain't never seen cows move so fast. These are some of the fastest cows in the land. I call them speedy goncalves. August 1st, it'll start flowering in August. And it'll be finished by what? The beginning of November? Really? You know, what I always do is I use a carrot, and that really keeps them occupied while I handle business. I go all Jeff Williams on them cows and smash it hard. Whew. Uh, exactly. Exactly. DK, you son of a bitch. Oh, man, son of a bitch. That right there is some funny shite. That is some funny shite, man. No huggy and no kissy. There's none of them are your favorites this year? I don't do faves. You don't do favorites? Really? Really? Not based on structure or nothing? I've stump broke every single one of these cows except for one. And that son of a bitch will break soon. Man, I think the biggest plant with the most bud sites is probably my favorite. Probably. Nice weather. It'll really have to rain a lot harder than this if it's going to fill this pond up. It's just a light little rain right now. Really, we need a big thunderbuster. We need it to bust loose. fire. Man, I'd surely like to go find myself a big old frickin' 2 ounce chunk of gold. I guess to get 2 ounces of gold though from some raw gold I got out in the field, I would need probably 2.5 ounces. That little tiny bit. How much is gold an ounce nowadays? It's dropping. It's dropping. I think it's like 44 right now. But at the beginning of the year, a few months ago, it was I think like 55, which is pretty damn good. But by the time I got it all finished refining, the price dropped down. So it was like, son of a bitch. Friday, it will be 39 degrees Celsius. Just one more degree, and it'll be 240. $39 is hot. I got to the beach yesterday, and now I'm red. Holy moly, you get a sunburn from yesterday? This is what happens when you're a pale-skinned French man with freaking Northern African genetics. It just go wandering around on a beach, man. Holy cow. 42 in Phoenix today. Holy shit. 50 more degrees. Well, actually 58 more degrees. And you will have water just boiling. Just boiling. Applying some cream to your sunburn. What kind of cream are you applying to your sunburn? Heavy cream? Whipping cream? Whipped cream? Or aloe vera cream? Medical cream. So kind of like a silver sulfidine kind of cream? Oh, it's so fancy, man. Golly. I just am always so fascinated looking at this thing. Makes me very, very happy. You must be done playing in the rain. How many grams is that piece? This is 40.8. 40.8. I lose a little bit, I think, in the refining process. Maybe, I don't know. I probably got a couple points maybe stuck in the crucible and trapped in this flux right here. I'm in a vacation now in Africa, so it's very hot. You're in Africa right now? Holy moly. And you're in North Africa? What are you going to do if you come across a bunch of Zulus? A bunch of Hutus and Tutsis. I knew there's gold. I saw about 20 little beads floating in there. I couldn't get it to coagulate. Now you're literally pink. They're programmed to destroy us. And you know that it'd be tragic if these evil robots win. Today is Hooligans Holiday here. What is Hooligans Holiday? Hooligans Holiday is a song by Motley Crue. Yes. The origin of the title was inspired by a news broadcast that bassist Nikki Sixx was watching during the 1994 Los Angeles riots, where a reporter referred to the rioters as being on Hooligans Holiday. Oh my goodness. Look, Bingo started one of those homosexual waves. Everybody's all like, wee! It's really gay. That son of a bitch. And you know that it's demanding. That's why you talk about me weeks after I'm gone. I don't remember the last time anybody said anything about you. I cannot remember. Let me think. Let me think long and hard. Nope, I can't think of you being the topic of any conversation. Now, a minor point brought up and a conversation might have happened. But that is how we can tell a story. This is how we can actually convey an idea. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean we're talking about you. We're talking with you. Did you know that there was an asexual people day? I didn't know that, but now I've been made aware. Is this the day? Never mind. I don't want to say that. Gay forever. Well, listen, I'm proud of you, man. That you can finally come out and feel proud of that, you know? I guess what better month than Pride Month? Right? Go, bingo. You go. And you know that it betrayed you. Asexual forever. You need to wish me good also. I hope you are having the most fabulous asexual day ever. Ever. What up, Playboy? Holy shit, it's 8877 Roberto. What in the hell's going on, man? Holy shit. It should be 6677 Roberto. Right? Yeah. All good. I should invite you to a Monopoly night. Oh, you wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want that. The first thing I get is Park Place and Boardwalk. Whoo, man, you wouldn't want to fucks around paying rent on those. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And I'm also the jailer, so you're always gonna pay the jailer some money. You know? A bribe, if you will. And you know that it's the maybe this is all the rain. This is all the rain. Hey, now we can get our day started. You win a lot. You sound like somebody who's a MAGA. They're always winning, I hear. Sometimes the wins are huge, right? Yeah. It's gonna be huge. And you know that it'd be tragic. You know, I feel like now would be a perfect time to see a fox run across the field or a skunk. You win Monopoly because you're a French liberal. Holy shit. You sound like a master monopoler. But I damn sure wouldn't brag about being a liberal if I was you. Those some bitches are all either A, homosexual, or B, asexual. Whoo, loud. You once built 6 hotels. 6 of them. What in the hell? I like to take and buy all the railroads. That's always been my go-to. And you know, you got a bobcat loose in the hood. It's a big sucker. Really? Whoa. A bobcat? Now, a bobcat's not terrible scary. You should try to catch it. You should try to catch it. Trump built hotels too. He's a MAGA. Yes, he is. He is totally MAGA. This is the way everybody likes Hikaru because he's so freaking MAGA that it's crazy. My goal more was to analyze my enemies and then try to make them indirectly fight together so I catch the opportunity. This sounds like a very liberal strategy. This might just work. Cougars up in Evergreen. Well, TK's looking for a cougar. TK, you should head to Evergreen. There you stand a chance. You stand a mother flipping chance. In France, we have liberals, and I'm one of them. So I like to play Monopoly a lot. I always get excited when I find someone who can read me a little. Can read me, and you. Well, let me tell you what. I'll read you a little. I'll read you a little. I'll read you so much. Hell, you might even think I just read you a lot. You will have been played by the Monopoly God. Yeah, you son of a bitch. You ever play Monopoly with a cow? How do you get him to roll dice? That's the hard part. You once played Monopoly with 6 friends. Here's the question. How many friends did you have left by the end of the game? You won at the end. That's because everybody else left. Fuck Monopoly. I need cheese. We should go gold mining. We should. We should. I'm fixing to go. You can join us. We're all going to go here in the next couple months. We're going to go on a nice gold mining adventure. Yes. We're going to take and make this nugget way bigger. Way bigger. And we'll need all of you guys and girls as gold to get it. So we'll all go out there. We'll all do a little panning. And then what I'll do is I'll purchase all the gold that y'all find. What I'll give you is 50%. 50% of spot price. Because the gold that we find is not going to be pure. I'm going to have to go spend money on materials so I can refine it. But then y'all can walk away with cash. And I walk away with the gold. Go in Colorado. I'll be going in Colorado, Robert. I will be going in Colorado. I plan on hitting up. Well, I'm not going to tell you where my secret gold spots are. You'll just have to come along and find out. You can smell the gold. Me too, man. And it smells like a win. Let's go get it. Let's go get the bag. Let's go get the freaking bag. Now, here's the sad. A lot of people have misconceptions. A lot of people think they're going to go out and pan gold, and walk away, just go shake the pan a couple times, and you got an ounce of gold. It takes you walking around. You've got to find the gold first, and then you got to get it. And you're getting microscopic, tiny little amounts at a time. If you walk away with a gram by the end of the day, you will have done so freaking good. So freaking good. But if you come with somebody that's got a claim, they've got a mind, they've got the ground, they know where to go, they know where to start, well, let me tell you what, your chances of getting some good colors have gone up greatly. Get into a spot where nobody else has really played before. That's where the trick is. There's several YouTube channels. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Jeff Williams is probably one of the best. If you want to get gold, a chunk of gold that looks like this, you're probably going to have to go with Jeff Williams or Dan Hurd. You know what I mean? I can't guarantee y'all a chunk of gold like this if y'all go gold panning with me, because I will beat you up and take your gold. Now, that's one part of it. The other part is it's just hard to find that much gold. You do not need a claim if you're on public lands. Now, if you're on public lands prospecting and you find gold, I would suggest you stake a claim so nobody comes in there and jacks your gold. You know what I mean? You don't want no claim jumpers. Or you got to keep it really, really secret. Just don't have nobody seeing what you're doing. All right. But most places on public land, you can take in pan, non-motorized means, a sluice, all kind of stuff. Some places allow you high banking. Some places don't. A lot of times when you're high banking or using motorized dredges or whatnot, you've got to pay money. All right. So you got to get a permit. Even if you don't even if you don't make a claim on this spot where you're dredging, you still have to take and make a permit, because what's going to have to happen is you're responsible for land reclamation. You've got to bring the land back to how it was before you start. This is why you always fill all your holes up, and you got to do stuff good. And that's what you're basically paying for, is you're paying so somebody can go in there and repair the land that you messed up. Ah, that's very good. So you would make someone buy it. You better believe it. Me and Melting Mining. I see it now. Let's go. Let us go. Hit up the claim. Let's take and mop up some gold. Let's make a couple of gold bars that look just like this, and let's take and sell them. Oh, Lord, I see it now. We can sell it to Diddy. He'd probably be interested in buying some of this damn gold. So yeah, no, I wouldn't rule Diddy out. You know, he's a strong contender. Matter of fact, I should engrave onto it Diddy Gold, and everybody will want a piece. I wish you ounces of gold, 24K. That's what I'm talking about, bingo. I wish you tons of gold too. Gold for everybody. You're gonna go too. Look at me. Man, that would be amazing. You need waiters. You don't need waiters. Remember this. Always remember. And yeah, you're gonna get wet. Listen, you're gonna get wet. And it doesn't matter if you have waders on or not. You sit down on a rock and then the water splashes up right behind your waders. Next thing you know, you've got water inside your waders. It's a terrible thing. But listen, when you're winding up with a bunch of gold, you really care. Oh, oh, Diddy Gold dropped into a little vial of baby oil and sold for $50,000. Yes, that's art, son. That is freaking art. The dowry is gold, and a lot of jewelry is gold based. What you're saying is, I need to go marry an African woman. What are we doing with baby oils? We're doing the same thing Diddy did. You know what I'm saying? We're lubricating up the whole fucking nation, son. It's a lubrication of the nation. 10 kilos of gold jewels. Well, me and the North Africans have a lot in common because me also would like 10 kilos of fucking gold and jewels. You know what I'm saying? Hook it the fuck up. Send it to my P.O. box today. When your French dad married your mother, he had to buy a bunch of gold. $500,000 exactly. Now that's listen. That's a pimp. That's not just a dad, but that's an OG pimp player. You know what I'm saying? Master P. I like it. That's the original pimps. But I don't understand one thing. Now, dowry, I think it started off with fancy shells, right? Doesn't a lot of Africans, they just gave shells? When did they start like wanting gold? Isn't it called like a dowry shell? Asian and Indian families. There's a lot of things natural in them, but there's also a lot of unnatural things that happen in those families. The gold all returns to the woman, and then it's gone. Son of a bitch. This is where man made his first mistake. Once you give the gold to the woman takes the gold, leaves you, and then goes and looking for somebody else's gold. Son of a bitches. This is terrible. Oh, Robert. They value dowry and they are very loyal and welcoming to strangers. Yeah, I'd be loyal too if the son bitch gave me $500,000. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. Even amazing men give dowry. Amazing men and women around the world give dowry. But the Amazigh give the most. Right? Yeah, buddy. Skeptic would be so proud of me. Oh, Skeptic, come back. Isn't a made up rule for strangers. Listen, it is a rule that was made up strictly for strangers, and then the locals started playing along too. In antiquity, dowry was valued. That's before women took over everything. Now there's more women than men. And so now you can't even give these bitches away. The craziest thing. Do the Japanese have a dowry? The thing about the Japanese is they really don't even get married. In Japan, you just basically get a massage, and the massage comes with a happy ending. And the woman's getting paid. You can call it dowry if you want to, but I just call it a massage fee. You know what I mean? Really, what you're paying is for the woman to leave. Kabbalion always saw women as warriors and household matriarchs who are the most important part of culture. Really, really. Well, they can't say the same thing I can say. You see, I can say I've got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. You see? They could never do that. I want a roller, and I want to roll this into a ginormous ring, man. Y'all want to see the fancy gold lion ring? And you know that. Man, look at this fancy treasure right here. It's got diamonds in the eyes. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Lion. Ooh. If you look at it like this, it looks like a bear. But if you look at it like this, it looks like a lion. It's a lion bear. Yes. You see that? That is fancy, huh? Roar. Hear him roar. Yes, indeed. Every time I come around your city, bling, bling. Look at that freaking pinky ring, son. Pinky ring worth about 50 bling, bling. What? No way. Oh, Lord. Pet the little line. Oh, kitty cat, you're so sweet. Brr, brr, brr. How low do you think silver will go? I think silver might get down to 30 or 40 bucks. If it gets down to 30 or 40, I would suggest everybody buy as much silver as you can. Because what's going to happen is the price is going to go back up. And when the price goes back up next time, I don't know how long it's going to be till it goes back down. But I think it's going to drop back down. I really do. I think it's going to drop down. Let it keep falling. Let it keep falling. I think it'll go down and it'll go up. I mean, it always goes down and up. Gold goes down and up. Depends on how strong our dollar is. When our dollar value gets stronger, you see the price of gold lowers. When you see the dollar weaker, the price of gold goes up. So, you can see what a good you're going to have. Gold is going to be worth less, but that's because your dollar is worth more. The gold value of gold is the same. It's the value of your dollar that changes. The value of silver, same way. Gold and silver are a necessity. Gold and silver are used in so many electronics. It's used for so much. It's not just, it's a reason why they're precious metals. Super great conductors. Silver and gold both will retain its value because one simple reason. Gold and silver are non-reactive. It's not going to rust. It's not going to decay. It is resistant to acids and all sorts of different things that other metals would totally succumb to. Silver is used way more. Silver is probably used way more. It's used for all kind of contacts and all kind of things. Um, does gold or silver is gold or silver used more in industrial applications? Silver is used vastly more than gold in industrial applications. While gold is highly valued for its non-corrosive properties, more than 50% of annual silver demand goes directly into manufacturing and technology compared to just 7 to 25% for gold. Silver's industrial uses: electronics, solar energy, brazing and soldering, medicine, and automotive. Gold is used in electronics, space technology, and nanotechnology. It does not tarnish or corrode. It's in your culture. Exactly. Exactly. This is why everybody should just deck themselves out with a gold lion or a gold bear, depending on how you look at it. Don't be afraid to put a couple of diamonds in the eyes, you know what I'm saying? Every time I come around your city, bling bling. What? No way. Maybe we should be silver miners. That, my friend, is one of the most foolish things I've ever heard. Now, if you've got a silver mine, I'm down. I'm down. But silver sells for $100 an ounce. If it goes to 150, if silver's ever sold for $200 an ounce, my God, that's going to be incredible. But alas, gold is sold for 5,000 an ounce. Now, you take your time gathering silver. I'm going to take the same amount of time gathering gold. And you tell me who comes out better. Bitcoin gets very valuable. Bitcoin is very valuable, but Bitcoin, the value, just like gold, it goes up and down, up and down. A lot of times you buy a Bitcoin, if you buy $20 worth of Bitcoin, you look at the Bitcoin 5 minutes later, you've got less than fucking $20 worth of Bitcoin, and you didn't even spend a fucking cent. What in the flying fuck? Ah, Hi, no, that's not how it's always been done. What we need to do is get the fucking Indians. The Spanish used the Indians to mine gold. The Spanish took tons of gold out of the Americas. We should also, as smart European descendants, utilize these in the mines and get them panning for gold. Bam, done and done. Right? A fucking million Spanish people can't be wrong. You know, the Spanish treated those Indians so freaking cruelly. Hard freaking labor working in mines. They didn't just gather up the Indians' gold. You are so mistaken. You are so mistaken. The Spanish, they went all over South America, all up through Utah, all up through America, getting gold, using Indian slave labor for gold. They used the natives, you know, under threat of the freaking gun or the sword. Uh, no, it was gathered up into a nice little pile and they took it. That is not true. That is not true. The Spanish had these Indians lighting big fires on these fucking these rocks, these quarry fucking these quartz rich rocks. They light on fire and then they divert a river, so the fucking river water would flood over the rocks and the rocks would shatter, and this is what the Indians would mine gold out of. You know, uh, I'm sure they did grab up whatever gold was picked up and accumulated, but no, the Spanish used Indian slave labor. Let's take it. Let's Google it. Did the Spanish use Indian slave labor to mine gold? Yes, the Spanish mined for gold, but they extracted far more silver than gold in the Americas. While the initial conquest involved looting existing indigenous treasures, the Spanish subsequently established vast industrial scale mining operations to extract precious metals directly from the earth. You know, they first, when they got here, they first just like, oh, we got some gold, let's take it. But it's like, where did y'all get this gold from? And so they started mining. They started mining tons of silver and tons of gold. Plunder first. First, upon arriving in Americas, the Spanish primarily acquired gold by seizing existing jewelry and religious objects from civilizations like the Aztecs and Incas. Once the surface loot was depleted, they forced indigenous laborers and enslaved Africans to mine gold from narrow underground shafts and wash it from riverbeds. Both are very true. Exactly. Exactly. But, like I said, a lot of people don't realize that they were actually using Indians for labor, slave labor. They were treating them very bad, very fucking bad. The vast majority of Spanish colonial gold came from regions in South America, particularly the Cacao Valley in South America, in Colombia. Contrary to popular belief, silver was the most significant mineral export from the Spanish colonies. By the 16th century, massive silver strikes displaced gold in importance. The Spanish Empire wealth was largely built on massive silver deposits, particularly at the Cerro Rico Potosi mine in Bolivia and various sites in Mexico. Pretty freaking cool. One day of ore per month, really? It sounds like payment enough. Civilization always worked that way, exactly. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Minor nobles, exactly. I bet you were, Hikaru. That totally makes sense. How much gold did the Spanish get from the Americas? Between 1500 and 1650, the Spanish extracted and shipped roughly 180 metric tons of gold from the Americas to Europe, though far eclipsed by the staggering volume of silver uh, during this colonial era. The gold profoundly enriched the Spanish Empire and helped trigger early global trade. The Spanish extracted 150,000 tons of silver over the same time frame. Wow. Guess who's back? Austin Wynn. I believe Austin Wynn is back. Am I right? Now, what do I win? What is my prize? Please tell me I won something really, really good. Really, 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 really good. Did I get it? Did I nail it? Nailed it. Hooray. Oh, that's a good question. That is a very good question. How much Spanish gold mined from the Americas was sent to the Vatican? Where is my food? Get in my belly! No direct shipments of gold were sent from Americas directly to Vatican. The vast majority of the plundered precious metals were sent to the Spanish crown's royal treasuries. While the Vatican benefited from the general wealth of the Catholic Church during the colonial era, the flow of goods is heavily documented. No direct plunder shipment. The Spanish Empire strictly controlled the gold and silver coming from the Americas, utilizing to finance wars and establish a global economy rather than redirecting to the Papal States. The small amount of pre-Columbian gold that does exist in the Vatican museums uh, came through diplomatic gifts from Latin American governments to the Pope rather than colonial extraction. There you go. Turns out that the Spanish weren't mining gold and sending it to the Catholic Church. Inquiring minds wanting to know about the Inquisition. Son of a bitch! Yeah, me too. I was actually curious about it and surprised to find out that it wasn't the case. Very, very good question. Woohoo, Lord. Look at that little thing right there. It's so damn cute. Good loud, son. Can we stop acting like it's surprised? If the indigenous had guns, they would have conquered the world by now. You goddamn right. Them fucking savages. Holy shit. We'd all be fucking scalped. What did the farmer say when he shot at the cow and missed? I just grazed him. Oh, that son of a bitch. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's demanding. That I think that that is a common misconception. While a lot of people struggled to reach to the 30s in prehistoric times, 30 wasn't the lifespan. If you happen to survive the infections and the broken bones, the injuries, the diseases, and whatnot, you can live to be a great old age. And not only that, what I find more amazing is that if you look at the examples of old cavemen that we find, the old prehistoric records show that there's no teeth disease. Their teeth are so healthy and white. Without having dentists, their fucking teeth are better than ours. Isn't that amazing? Sometimes not. Their teeth were better than ours a lot of times. Now, what happened by the time they were in their 30s and 40s, from a lifetime of softening hides with their teeth and using teeth as tools, they wore their teeth down to next to nubs and nothing. But their teeth had no cavities, is what I'm saying. There was no tooth decay. Now, them some bitches is worn down like a some bitch. Neither am I. Neither am I. Any more rain? I wonder if it shall rain again. I think it's time. that I slid on out of here. See what I can get going on today. Maybe go make myself a nice fancy breakfast. Or maybe I'll just eat a hard boiled egg. I don't know. Decisions, decisions. But I surely hope everybody has a great day. Thank y'all for spending your morning with me. Totally made me feel so good. Brick, I hope you have a great day, man. Thanks for being here, man. You are amazing. And Hikaru, you have the most bestest asexual day an asexual person could ever freaking have. You know what I mean? Hey. Women supremacy are natural. Have a great day, ladies. Listen, ladies, have a great day. Men, have a great day. You know what I mean? Everybody can have a great day. You know? But it'd be nice if the women have a slightly better day than the men. They deserve a little something.